What happens if you take a very big candy blossom and then throw every mutation and grow a garden onto it? That's what we set out to do today, as we use weather, pets, and even cheeky admins to turn this candy blossom into the single most expensive plant in the game. At least that was the original idea before everything changed. You see, I started this video about a month ago, and the idea was to take 100 candy blossom seeds, plant a whole bunch of them to grow the biggest candy blossom tree there was, and then throw every single mutation on it possible with the help of an admin. I went through, made half the video, getting some pretty big candy blossoms and even a massive candy blossom tree. Things were going well as I paused the video and then went on a small trip to California for VidCon. It was while I was there that a bomb was dropped on me as news of admins not being able to help out anymore was announced. That meant no weather events, no special pets, and no extra seeds were to be given out to content creators anymore. Honestly, I'm glad it made things more fair, but it is the reason nowadays you see YouTubers playing more on modded games and clickbaiting than before. I was about to scrap this video altogether, and then I remembered something. You see, I was given 100 candy blossom seeds with the sole stipulation that I could only keep 1 or 2 of them at the end of the video. That, of course, meant that I had to destroy 98 seeds, and since there was no reclaimer tool at the time, I couldn't just reclaim them and use them over and over again. But with any contract, when one party doesn't fulfill their promise, the contract becomes void. And while I did delete a bunch of the seeds, I didn't delete them all. And since the admins can no longer help with weather events, that means this contract is null and void, and I can now exploit this a bit. Because now, a month later, the game has changed. New mutations are out, as well as some new mechanics, one of which being a reclaim tool. And now, just like that, we have 12 of them. 12 that we can utilize on our candy blossom garden here. Now, just from the looks of things, it does look like I have about 13 of the 100 seeds left if I go through and actually reclaim some of this stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim all these candy blossoms, and then we can reclaim this tree and utilize it again with some of the new items that the game has to offer, like the new grandmaster sprinkler. Now, in this video that I was originally working on that you didn't get to see, I spent about 3 hours in this game going through the seeds, planting a whole bunch to see what kind of massive candy blossoms I could get. And as I would get big ones, I would favorite them. So we have a couple of big ones already. We got this one right here. We got this one right here. And I think there's one right here. And then there's also like a couple over here that are like golden and stuff. Not to mention the big massive tree that I got that honestly doesn't really have a lot of big ones. But pretty much what was happening is as I would get a tree that had a massive candy blossom on it, I would save it, all to then take other trees that didn't have big ones, and I would destroy them. Whereas now, I'm going to reclaim them. Now, the original idea was to find the biggest, baddest candy blossom plant I could get, and then mutate that. The question is, though, like, I still don't know which one's the biggest, because a lot of them are around the exact same. So before we go through and reclaim all these, I think I'm just gonna collect all the small candy blossom seeds in the trees that don't have anything crazy in it. We'll get a max backpack space where we can sell and get, you know, just a cool 64 million shekels on 13 trees that have no mutations on any of them. That's pretty insane. And now we can go through and reclaim everything. We'll reclaim this one. We'll reclaim this one. We'll reclaim. Oh, do I want to reclaim this one? Wait, this one has a big one on it, but is it bigger than some of the other ones? That's the question. The last time I played this, I was legitimately having to use trowels to pick up plants so that I could move things side by side with each other and compare which one's bigger, which it looks like this one right here is bigger. But now, because none of them have any mutations on them, we can just go back over to the shop, buy a few magnifying glasses, and then just look at the value this way. That one's 20 million shekels. This one is 26, which, yep, that confirms my suspicions and that this one is actually bigger and better, which means we can go ahead and unfavorite this and collect it. And then get rid of the tree. But if this one's 26 million, how much are these? This one's 46! Oh, it's wet though. This one actually has a mutation on it. In fact, all of these do. Oh no, that makes it less known. Uh-oh. All right, this one doesn't have one, and it's 27, whereas that one's 26, making this one a little bit bigger. This one's 21, so it's actually pretty small. Oh, but that one's 43, and it's chilled. Oh, no, man. It's going to be really hard to figure out which one's bigger with all of these having slight mutations on them. Because of the reclaim tool, I now have 12 candy blossom seeds. And what we can do is we can plant those candy blossom seeds in an area that a grandmaster sprinkler can be put down. So we'll put this down here. We'll also put 2 master sprinklers here. And now we will just plant all 12 candy blossom trees. And we will see what kind of crazy things we can get from it. In 3, 2, 1. Yo! What? Oh my God. Bro, this tree. Oh my gosh, that tree over there. I thought that was a big tree. No, man. They're all so big. There's so much. Oh my gosh. Dude, what? Before with the regular master sprinkler, we were getting things that were like kind of big. And there would be like 1 or 2 that is massive, followed by a whole bunch of small ones. But now with the grandmaster, everything is just massive. Look how much this one is here. Hold on, let me pull out this magnifying glass and click this. 75 million on one single candy blossom that has nothing, and that is the new biggest one by far. I can tell you that right now. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. I've got to see if I can extract this. I need to pull out my trowel so that I can grab this right here and move it. Oh my God. You can see it right here. Oh man. So big. Oh my gosh, dude, this is crazy. The tree is also Mondo, and it's got some rainbow, some gold. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I don't even know what to do at the moment because every single one of these are so big. Actually, I do know what to do. We have pretty much the biggest one I think we're gonna find. However, this one also looks pretty big. It's definitely bigger than the one that we had before. The first try, we got some pretty Mondo looking ones. But honestly, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna favorite this one right there so that it can't get collected. And I think I'm just gonna collect everything else. And now we're just left with 1 candy blossom. I wish I could get it up to 100 million base and then try to do it. I think that would be insane. We do also have 2 Mondo trees, and it would be so insane to be able to take these last 16 seeds with a grandmaster sprinkler and see what kind of crazy tall trees we can get out of it. In fact, you know what? Let's do this one more time, but this time with every sprinkler that we can use. We'll put down the basics. We'll put down the advanced. We'll put down the godlies. We'll put down the masters. And then to finish it all off, 1 more grandmaster. And now, here we go. I put down 12 candy blossom seeds. They're already starting to grow, and I'm ready to do more, but all right, I gotta buy more. Now's a good time to say, if you buy Robux or Premium, make sure to use Starcode NightFoxx, as it helps fund these videos and makes Roblox actually pay me. And here we go. Oh my. Oh my. Wait. I think we found one. I think, oh my, as big as I thought that one was, it does not compare. I think we just found one. Where's the magnifying glass? There it is, a base 160 million. Yep, I think this is the one. This is the one for me. This is the one we're using. I don't think it's gonna get any bigger than that. My God, look at it. Look at all the stuff. It's so crazy. This one right here is also pretty big. It's 77 million. We're gonna get rid of this tree right here as well. We'll go ahead and collect. We'll sell our backpack and we will get, oh, you know, 15 billion. No big deal. I don't think this one's gonna be B. I just don't. The only way that that gets B is if something crazy happens. And we still do have a whole bunch of these for about 24 more seconds, which is enough time to do this one last time. And here we go. Oh, oh my God. This one's also big. 2 billion, and all it has is gold on it, but I don't think it's bigger. But this one might be. It's 3 billion just with gold, and that's it. Oh my goodness. All right, one of these is, I don't know which one, but I think it's still the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite that one as well. We're gonna go ahead and pick up all the rest. We'll take the mutation off of this real quick, divide it by 20. It's worth 151 million base, which means this one is still the best one to do. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I wanted to get over 100, and we got 2 in a matter of minutes. So we'll go ahead and take these. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? Something big else is growing, but I don't think it's bigger than this one. Everything is run out with the exception of the grandmaster and the master sprinklers. Yeah, this one's just so big. This one is definitely our winner. All right, let's mutate it. We'll clear out our inventory, get another, 14 billion shekels, and now we can start going to town with this. And the first thing that I need to do is use a couple of the extra mutation sprays that I have to go ahead and mutate it once, mutate it twice, mutate it 3 times, and then we start introducing some pets into the mix to see if they can mutate it as well. So, starting with my main account that has, a full team of kitsunes, we can just have it go to town making chakra enchants on. Now we're gonna have to wait 20 minutes before that happens, but while they're doing that, we can go through here and just collect everything else. Oh my gosh, how big is this one? This one's worth 2,000 and it's only 88% grown. Oh my goodness. This one's also 131 million. Yeah, it definitely blew the other ones out of the water. Without the Grandmaster Sprinkler, these things were about 25 to 27 million. And with the Grandmaster, they're easily topping 100 million. That is insane how crazy the Grandmaster Sprinkler actually is compared to all the other ones. I need to get a couple more reclaimer tools, as well as some harvest tools so that I can get the big trees. And then we'll claim and reclaim every tree minus that one over here. And then we will use the harvest tree on these 2 so that I can get all of these. I still don't want to get rid of these trees because they just look so cool. But with that, now we only have one option. One candy blossom that my foxes can all get. All we have to do is wait. Oh, here comes the first one. He's only got one that he can do. He's only got one that he can do. Come on, come on. Yes! And we got the chakra mutation. Oh my goodness. He went and grabbed it. Oh man, dude, that's insane. Okay, we now have 4 mutations. We need 1 more. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk on over to this guy right here. We're gonna have him give me a corrupted kitsune. And then we're gonna have him give me a whole bunch of butterflies. That of which we can put down over here in our garden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got 6 butterflies out, 1 kitsune that's corrupted, another butterfly that's corrupted, and all of which are going to be going after this one thing here. Because what we are after is the butterflies going to a nearby fruit with 5 mutations, removing all the mutations, and making it rainbow. Wait, it ignores favorited fruit? Oh, I did not know that. Hold on. To go through and actually do this? Oh no, wait a minute. I've got to be really strategic about this because I can totally accidentally grab this as I'm grabbing the other things on this tree. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like all of them aren't really going to be doing it for about 27 minutes, so we should be good there, which means I guess I'll see you then. Actually, before the butterflies can do the rainbow mutation, I have to get the 5th one, and it has to be from this corrupted fox. He does it in 30 seconds, and all he'll do is wherever he is in the garden, he will corrupt nearby fruit. So my fruit has to be near him when he does it, and he does it in 15 seconds. 10. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Please, right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Don't move, please. Don't move. Don't move. Come on. Come on. Come on. Chakra. 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 Where are you going? Oh, it's the other. Okay. 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 Never mind. Never mind. It's the other one, too. That's real confused. Okay, all right, so he's gonna bring that back and then he's gonna do the other one. I didn't realize that it was the top one and not the bottom one. All the butterflies do their rainbow stuff in about 6 minutes. This one's 11, this one's 11, this one's 10. Basically, if I miss this 2-minute one, it is over. I have to be very, very strategic. It's got 8 seconds. It's got 8 seconds. I have to make sure. Right there. Right there. Come on. Come on. Chakra. Chakra. Shock. Come on. Corrupt it. Yes! No! What do you mean it failed? What do you mean? Oh my God, dang it. I have to have 5. I have to have 5 or in 3 minutes it's all gonna be. Oh no, I need help. Luckily, my other account is coming in to save the day because it can also give this one the cloud touched mutation. Oh my gosh, I'm so thankful that other people with sprays can just do this because that would have been disastrous. Either way, we've now got 5 on this one. And in 2 minutes, the butterflies are going to try to do the rainbow mutation, but I have to unfavorite the fruit. There, it's unfavorited. Will it be rainbowed? Time will tell. First one's up. First one's up. First one's up. Come on. Come on. Where are you at? Okay, he's flying. He's flying. I see him. I see him. It must be this one right here. It must be this one right here. It. Yes! Right off the bat! The very first try. Oh my goodness. And now it is worth 8 billion right off the bat. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Well, we're done with the butterflies. We can go ahead and pick them up. And now, because I strategically used my sprays right, we can go ahead and respray this with the correct things and some that I haven't done before to make this even crazier. We got the pollinated spray. We got the chalked spray. We got a wet spray. We got a wind struck. And when we put down the sprinkler here, we can also get ourselves a honey glazed, making this plant this one thing worth 900 billion shekels. And it's not even close yet. Because now that the frost has come, we can get a frozen mutation on top of it. But just so I don't go ahead and collect it accidentally again, we're going to go ahead and favorite it. We'll collect all this other stuff. But before I have my main account sign off, I'm going to go ahead and spray it with the other sprays I don't have already. We got the Cloud Touch spray, the Corrupt spray, the Amber spray, the Tranquil spray, and the Burnt spray. And just like that... It's now officially reached 1 trillion shekels. Oh my goodness. This is so broken. It's so broken. Who needs an admin when you got a bunch of sprays? Oh my gosh, dude, it's like an explosion over here. This has already exceeded all expectations. We don't even have that many mutations on there, but I think pretty much every mutation from the weather pretty much already on there to begin with. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do much more. What we need is a little bit of help from some other pets. And luckily, my main account is a bit of a zookeeper because the next pet that we're going to need to get is the disco bee. We need to get as much of these guys as possible. Now, the disco bee is good because, well, every 15 minutes, it has a 19% chance of making a nearby fruit disco. And if we can get a disco mutation on this, it's gonna exponentially get even crazier. We just need to make sure that we still collect everything so that they don't also get the stuff. And also, every 15 minutes to have a 20% chance means we're probably gonna be sitting here for a while, which is why, yeah, my account's gonna give me multiple. So we'll just go ahead and accept the trade request. He'll add a few more bees in. But what else he's gonna add in? Something that might actually help us out a little bit. And that is the mimic octopus. Because this guy right here, every 19 minutes, will mimic and copy the ability from another pet and perform its ability. Wait, actually, that's worse. Did you get nerfed, little dude? Oh my gosh, I think he did. It's great to have him, but like, I think the disco bees, just a full team of them are gonna be what we need to try to do. So we'll just go ahead and get every disco bee that I have for my main account. We'll drop it on the plot, and just like that, we have a full team of disco bees with one mimic octopus that we can use to try to get some other cool things. So now it's just become a little bit of a waiting game again. How long will it take for this massive candy blossom to get disco effect on it? For me, it's gonna be hours. For you, well, oh, first one, I hear it. Did it? Oh, dang it, there was one that snuck in. Are you freaking kidding me? Why? Gonna go ahead and pluck that bad boy. Look at that, there's one hidden right there. Man. Make sure all the rest of these are at least harvested for the next round, and we'll make that same mistake again. Looks like a whole bunch of them go in about the next 2 minutes, and this will determine if this is gonna be a 2-minute ordeal or a 2-hour ordeal, and we'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Come on. That's not even a thing. How did a thing get discoed before it even finished growing? What are you kidding me? All these bees are just scared to try. We got 2 more coming though. Hold on. All right, here we go. There's one dancing. He's doing his dance. Gosh dang it. Oh, and another one. It also didn't work. Yep, 2 hours it is. No. And it is now worth double. Oh my gosh. I don't know which one of you guys just did it, but bro, I'm gonna give you absolutely nothing. Yep, that's the kind of pet owner I am. Oh my god, it's worth 4 trillion shekels. Wow. Dude, this has to be one of the most expensive candy blossoms ever. Oh my goodness. We're gonna back away. It's chocolate, so you like can't really see anything. I also think it's burnt, so yeah, you're not gonna be able to see the rainbow disco on it. But that is not all of the things that we can get. It is all the things we can get with the disco bees, so we're gonna go ahead and just pick all of them up. Your work is done. I guess that's your reward. You get to go back in my pocket and live there without sun forever. And now we move on to the next pet. So we'll get my pet keeper back in the game. We'll give him back the disco bees, the butterflies, pretty much everything that he's giving me so far. And in its place, the spaghetti sloth. And a very special queen bee that just so happens to be an ascended queen bee. Gosh, this is gonna be crazy because this thing, it's every 5 hours? No, wait, it's 6. Every 6 hours, a nearby fruit ascends to a higher realm, applying the Dawnbound mutation, which just so happens to be one of the absolute best mutations in the entire game at a 150 times multiplier. But outside of that, we're gonna put down the spaghetti sloths because these guys, well, every 13 minutes, he goes to a nearby fruit and does the cooking, applying a pasta, sauce, or meatball mutation. All 3 of those gives the spaghetti mutation. So I guess we'll see what happens in about 13 minutes. For you, it'll be, well, right now. Come on. They're all right here. Come on. Did you do anything? Are you guys doing it? What's happening? Oh, look at him. He's touching it. What is going on? Come on. Yes, he did it. It's got a meatball mutation. It's got a meatball. Oh my gosh. And it's got the sauce. No, we got a meatball. We got the sauce. And we got the pasta. Which means now, first try, we got the spaghetti mutation. Oh my gosh, you guys came in clutch so big. That was amazing. First try. I cannot believe we got the spaghetti mutation first try. Bringing it all the way up to a 2.7 trillion shekel candy blossom. Well, we can go ahead and pick these guys up. You guys did very well. And now we can move on to the next. The chicken zombie, yo. Not many people have this pet right here. But on top of that, because this thing is a level 68, yeah, I've had it that long, we can put it in the mutation machine. We'll mutate it and wait a minute. Blood moon! Yo, I think that's one that actually doesn't have. It doesn't have a blood moon mutation. Oh my gosh, we might actually get a new weather event mutation. All right, let's go ahead and claim the pet. Oh, the chicken jockey's a freaking shiny. That's not gonna do me any good whatsoever. But we'll put it down with the other mimic octopus that will then turn around and be able to mimic the chicken jockey, hopefully. Not so much the queen bee. We'll harvest everything, and now we'll just wait and hope that this thing right here can get bloodlit. Come on. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. We all can't be winners, which means you can't let me down even more, chicken zombie. Do your thing. Yo! Wait, it actually worked. Are you kidding me? We got the zombified. Oh my gosh, we've got so many of these. Here looks like the only one I can think that we are missing now is the one from the queen bee. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that he did it first try. Bro, that's crazy actually. And my kitsunes on my other account are just slowly getting all the big ones to my main. Probably got trillion. Like if I look up here, I am now sitting at almost 7 trillion shekels at this moment. And I'm pretty sure that it can go ahead and sell his entire inventory and it's at 28 trillion. Oh my god. Bro, this is broken. Just have my main account in this game with this thing right here, and all of my kitsunes will just get this over and over again. It's almost 3 trillion shekels, and I've got 8 of these guys, and they just run over to that, grab it, to that. It's like a 3 trillion shekels every 20 minutes, and I have 8 of them, so that's 8 times 30. That's 24 trillion shekels every 20 minutes. That's basically a trillion shekels a minute. This is so broken. Oh my gosh. Which means you're up, little queen bee. I get 1 chance at it as well. Oh my goodness. All right, well, just have to feed ahead until we get there. Our journey has come to an end. The final one, it's worth 4 trillion shekels. We have done so much in so little time. It's not even funny. And while we don't have every mutation that we can get, mainly because it's pretty much next to impossible, we got pretty much all the important ones, making this candy blossom one of the most expensive candy blossoms in the game. How do I know that? Well, one benefit to being a month later, we can actually go through and check all the different people who tried to do this exact video. Kid Gaming, every mutation on the biggest candy blossom. 1.6 trillion is what he ended up with. We got Winter Sim, who also did the same thing.
1.4 trillion for this one candy block.
Bandites, who got help from Brighter.
908 billion.
Also got around 1 trillion shekels. We have done 4 times that with not getting every mutation possible. A little disclaimer, because I know it's gonna happen. If we scroll up, there are these 2 here where this guy kind of goes over the biggest, quote, candy blossom. We look at it, we see Brighter's in the game. We see he has this right here when he looks to see how much it's worth. It shows it's worth 111 trillion. Actually made in a modded Grow a Garden game. These are fake admins, and he doesn't disclose that and tries to trick viewers. So be careful out there, gamers. Anyway, we are done. And because my main account can just grab this thing over and over again, the cool thing is I can now give this plant away to a whole bunch of different subscribers. You just got to make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop your username down in the comment below, and let me know, what should I do with the other 16 candy blossom seeds that I have? We know we can't trade them away, so I'd be interested to know in the comments what you would do with it. Anyway, thanks for watching, gamers. If you're bored, check out this next video for me, and I will see you there.